Are you ready, kids?
Oh, Captain!
I heard you.
Yeah, very good.
It's me, Will.
And it is me, Sam.
How is everybody? How is you?
Yeah. I'm not bad, mate. Not bad.
Not
Just
bad?
keen for a Wednesday night full of things that we want to buy but shouldn't buy. But how are you?
Yeah, no, I'm in the same vein because we're doing the same stream, so I definitely feel that way. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm rested. I got all my work I needed done.
Very nice.
I think everything's ready for tonight. And how's the chat? Dolphin Pants keen on spending fake money. I mean, I'm always keen to spend fake money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sucks to spend real money.
That's where it's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to flop it just because we're on the train of money. 2 weeks ago, we asked you to guess our budgets for how much we were going to spend. And that was for the first 2 episodes. We've obviously already had one. So we'll get to, you've got to work out this one and last week's one. But we got our budgets in only from 2 people. So we want to get some more budgets from you guys. And Sam, do you want to explain what the budget thing is?
The budget thing was like, because we kind of started it in that figures, but it was never like, we never like, put any attention to it. But it's kind of the thing where, when we're putting things in our baskets, it's like, it's always fun to imagine what if.
Yeah.
So yeah, within that figures, whatever we put in our baskets, let's say that we've officially purchased it, just not with real money.
No.
So what the budget thing was is that you guys, if you're in our Discord, you get to estimate and guess how much we're spending roughly for the month, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just get as close as you can, kind of thing.
So all you've got to do if you're in the Discord, go into the server for that figures, type in, I'm spending $4,000, Will's spending 3. Just type in any number.
Just guess.
Yeah. Just guess. And then, it's just a bit of fun. And then the person that gets the closest to, or, the correct answer, we will feature one of their items of their choice on the show and talk about it. Yeah. And maybe we'll get some notes from them as to why they're a fan of it and why they appreciate it. So,
totally.
Yeah.
So, the people that will get to do that in the following stream is Joshy and Dolphin. It was combined with
Dolphin!
Because, and I'll get up, the budgets that we ended up with for the first 2 eps were, I came in at $4,407, quite a bit. But Sam, you don't get off scot-free because you came in at $3,245.
Just shy
of mine. And it's because I was working out because we had like the Goblin and the Ock, which we both got, and then like the DeLorean. So like I had little bitsy bits, but we still had the same big bits. So
yeah, absolutely.
We ended up clicking in at the same point.
Very funny.
And in terms of the guesses from you guys, that means we got Dolphin. For Sam, you were $1,760 off, and you were $4,362 off me. You went quite high. Which means you were pretty close to Sam, whereas Joshy, you were $1,500 off, whereas you're only $138 off me. So each of you got pretty close on 2 different people. So you both win this time.
You both win. There you go. I mean, look, throughout this stream and first week, you guys can think what you want us to talk about. It can be something new, something old.
Yep.
Something borrowed, something blue.
Yeah,
I think that's the there we go.
That is the bit.
There we go. That's the timey-wimey bit for you. Only the OGs will know that one.
Yeah. I'm trying to wink.
But yeah, so no, like it'll be fun. So it can be anything: Lego figures, Hot Toys, a book, just anything.
Anything you want us to discuss, we'll talk about it at the top of the show. One from each of you. And give us some notes, like you said, some notes from yourself, and we'll read them out.
Absolutely.
But going all the way back to the second episode, I think, we also asked for you guys to give us your top 3 things of the years, and you guys did do that, and when we just never talked about it again. So we're talking about it now.
Good.
So shall we check out, first up, Joshy's top 3 things of the year.
Absolutely.
So Josh kicked us off with this, which is a figure of Marvel's Binary.
Very cool.
He's a Marvel Legends boy, so I think they're all from
Marvel Legends.
Yeah. I can't click. I can't click to the next one. There we go.
Can't click. There we go.
A Build-A-Figure from the Far From Home wave.
Very cool.
Big boy. This big boy armadillo.
Very cool. That is a big boy.
That is quite a large boy. I have bits of this boy. I have bits because I bought this boy.
Oh, cool.
So-
Yeah, so you've got an arm.
So if anyone wants an arm, I can give you an arm. I can't give you a hand. I can give you an arm. Oh, I mean, I guess there's a hand attached to that arm. And then the last number 1 was this 3-pack of Marvel's
that's
Megan,
cool.
Captain Britain, and Shadowcat. Yeah, that's a cool
Henry
set.
Cavill.
That is
please.
him. There he is right there.
There he is.
In all his glory. And then Milk's tops. I think this is a mech from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'll say it right one day. But this is number 3 for Milk.
Very cool.
This is his custom-made Hall of Armor of Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Look at that. Look at that.
Did he... Because is it Milk who does some of the 3D modeling
Yes.
and stuff and the
Yeah.
printing? Yeah, cool.
yeah.
So he absolutely would have done that.
Totally. Look at that little
That's
bit of foam
that's
core, I
sick.
think. And yeah.
That's sick.
Looks so good. The lighting is
Oh,
so good too.
yeah, that's amazing. Oh, crap.
Yeah. Give us some more deets in the chat, Milk. It's so
Yeah,
good.
please.
And then number 1 is his big old Sentinel, I think is.
Oh my god, did he get that?
Yeah, he got one. Look at it.
The baby gate is so appropriate. It's just so good.
The fingies wrapped around it.
Yeah. With these like menacing red eyes.
And then rounding us out, Dolphin gave us his top 3 Lego sets that he never bought but thinks they're pretty neat. And the first one is the Winnie the Pooh one, which I have gawked at and almost bought
Very cool.
a few times.
That is very cool.
It's missing Owl and someone. I think it's just Owl, but it's missing Owl, which hurts a little bit. But that's all right. Number 2, of course, the Lego Daily Bugle.
How can you not?
We all want it.
How can you not?
We all want
Purely
it.
just for the amount of like the minifigs you get in this, it's
mate.
like
It's nuts.
it's unreal.
I'll never get over it because like Punisher, Blade, and I think Daredevil have never been figures before. Like this.
Yeah, I remember you saying there was some where it's like it's the first time they've been proper like Lego form.
It's nuts.
Which is really cool.
Can someone let me know if that still exists? Because maybe I could find a way to buy that. And Firestar has never been one. It's in my basket. And then the final one is the Super Mario 64 set, which is
Very
so cool because it's got like 3 of the little islands from the game, and they all
that's
pop
great.
out from inside the cube.
Oh,
they
that's
all slide
cool.
out, which is really cool.
Got to utilize that cube space, you know?
Gotta use the cube.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
there's the top 3. I think there's still a thread in the Discord if you want to pop yours in there. We won't show them, but if you want to discuss, if you guys who haven't done it want to talk about your tops, let us know. Do you buy them from Big W? Where do you buy your tops from, Sam?
My tops?
Yeah.
Nowadays just Kmart.
Just Kmart. Oh yeah, Kmart is good.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've just got a wardrobe of t-shirts, all you need is Kmart.
Or if you hang them up on coat hangers. I'll never understand.
right.
I'll never understand. It's fine.
You must only own like 5 pairs of clothing, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
He has a costume.
It's like if you've got the like, if you're at the point of hanging t-shirts,
It's a space.
it's like you have that space. So I mean, look, good on him.
Leave him
Good
to
on
it.
him, I say.
Leave him to
Yeah.
it. It's his choice.
Yeah.
It's his choice. It's my choice to talk about it at every opportunity I have. And talking about things, let's talk about things.
Let's
with
hop on in.
some news kicking things off, as always, the world of Star Wars with the Ahsoka Tano premium format figure.
Will's weakness.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to the weakness. It's coming. So this is standing at 18.5 inches tall on a themed base, which we always love here. We love our themed bases.
That's so good.
It is very, very good.
That's insane.
I'm tepidly on the basket. We'll get to why.
Yeah, okay.
So obviously, as with all the sideshow premiums, cast and polish. Look at them. Look at them. I think the next one is look at them. Look at that.
Look at them.
Look at them. 1/4 scale, so they're big, and we'll see it next to a lady and an apple in a second, which is always important. Cast and poly stone with these would be nice fabric pieces. Yeah. That's the thing that always hurts me with these figures. I'm like, that's what gets me.
Absolutely.
Gravy in my veins. Welcome to the
Gravy
feed.
in my veins.
Thank
Hello.
you so much. Thanks for joining the feed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this looks stunning. I think pure from all I've seen of premium ones, they seem to come out as they're shown. They don't really change in the process, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Those blades.
I know. I was gonna say those blades are just so like sleek.
Yeah. There's no. I don't like.
Wait.
I don't know how transparent they are. If there's anything. To
Yeah,
them.
I was gonna say, do the blades light up or no?
No.
Okay.
Sadly, not. You might be able to put a tiny little neon in there.
Yeah, I'll give them a pass.
Yeah.
I'll give them a pass, but you know, it's always good when you got something that lights up.
They got this
That's
for you though,
pretty
don't they?
decent. Yeah.
With the little ninja boots.
I had no idea her feet look like that.
Well,
that is.
Yeah. Well, it's not because it's not like her species thing. It's a ninja thing. It's like ninja boots are built like that. So there's
so her toes aren't just like
two toes.
Like, sorry, her feet aren't just like two massive toes at the end.
No,
it's like okay, cool.
I had the same thought today and had to look into it, and they're like boots that ninjas wear for like stealth. To like
cool.
To minimize
like,
sound.
For a second, I was just like, I didn't know Ahsoka had that secret.
I know.
But that's so funny.
There's a lot of crushes that will be broken by I mean, maybe a lot of crushes gained by finding out that that's what's going on there.
Nowadays, if anything, that'd be gained for sure.
That's a category.
That is.
I'm so intrigued because of the background being dark. You can't really tell if there's any translucency to them.
Yeah.
Because that would be make or break. If they were just two white sticks, it would be a bit boring. I hope there's a little bit of milkiness to them, I guess.
One thing that I will say about this, I really enjoy, because I like that very first image that you showed of this when we showed it then is all I'd seen of it.
Yep.
But like looking at some of the close-ups, I love that the skin texture isn't just like one shade of orange.
Totally.
It's like
there's gradient
like,
to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And just seeing like the shadows under like her arm and stuff are like so good. Like it's the tiny details like that just make these figures pop.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of this freaking figure. Something else that Milk says in the chat is the kind of bumps of the costume are in there too, like on the Laku, the head tails, which is cool.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Dolphin in the chat. Don't Google Ahsoka feet. Do not do it to yourself.
We'll do it. Or do it, but don't tell me, and I'll try and tell that that you've looked it up.
But William, like you were saying last week or the week before, that you're looking for a quarter scale figure to fill your collection.
Yes.
Could this be it?
Maybe not, because I'm tossing up between this one and the. Let's find it. This one, because this is the other premium one they announced last year. And I'm just in a strange place because I definitely, like similar to you, I love animation. I love the Clone Wars and stuff. But seeing characters in live action, there's a lot more life to them. But I just don't have an attachment to this yet. I definitely have more of attachment to the Rebels Ahsoka. Yeah. But this just looks a lot cooler. This just looks, and I don't think, I mean, this is definitely, there's some fabric going on there, but it's tricky, man.
I think because like going from one to the other, I think the thing I love about, like what you're saying with this version from The Mandalorian, it's like it's so realistic looking, whereas this one, as soon as you change to it, there's a very like cartoon tone to it. Where like for me, like if someone had a gun to my head and they're like, you need to buy one, I would just buy the one from The Mandalorian. Yeah. Because, and like obviously it's because I'm not as attached to the version from Rebels as you are, which is very fair enough. But I think the one from Mando is just a lot better, and I feel like it's much better, like buying wise as well. Yeah. Because if you wanted to store this, I think. Like that other one is in such like a unique pose. You need space for that because you've got to accommodate for like her arms being out, the blades and that base being a bit wider as well. Whereas with the Mandalorian one, it's much more of just a profile sort of like
straight up, and especially when the base is nice and small and everything. So price wise, this one is $989.
That's terrible.
It's not terrible. And you find out, this is like the easiest way to find out likeness fees, because the Clone Wars one is $899. So there's almost $100 difference due to likeness and stuff like that. Milk in the chat brings up the behind the scenes things. I do try to just not forget, but distance myself. This is the character. I'm not buying Rosario Dawson, no matter what is going on. I have an Evangeline Lily Wasp figure that is probably one of my favorite figures I own, but it has her face, and that's very unfortunate. But yeah, no.
Hey, is there like issues with her behind the scenes?
Yeah, she kind of supported a Nazi rally a few times,
Ooh,
so not great.
Not great.
Also, I mean, her haircut is for a new movie, but if you look at a new haircut, doesn't help her image.
Oh no,
It's really going for an angle, and it's not great. But yeah, it's tricky. I definitely will be kind of waiting on this one, and I will decide kind of as it goes on. Yeah, because I currently, and I guess the other thing is I currently have a Jyn Erso, which is in a live action look. So it would kind of be a nice piece next to the Jyn, which is also a premium format figure. There you go. Lady in an apple. Always very important to see.
Has this got any like different hand attachments or anything, or is it just as is?
It's totally as is, which is pretty rare for a premium format. But I
was just thinking, like with the saber in her left hand, I was like, it is at such like an obscure angle that maybe people would like to change that out for a bit of a more different pose, just in terms of like putting it on a shelf. Because like if you wanted to tilt that around,
there's some depth to it that would be annoying. Yeah. And, like I mean, I didn't see it anywhere, but you know, the blades being detachable would be super handy. That would be a seller.
Because even if it's just the case where like you can take that hand out and then give her a hand that's not holding any sabers.
Yeah, totally. You know? Yeah. She had a staff in the episode with the cloak. There's totally things they could add to it, but it's all extra money. So, you know, and we'll talk about money at the end of this podcast. There's some things to talk about. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantasy one. In a fantasy world, this is already in my basket. I'll put it in my basket.
Good on you, mate.
I'll put it in me basket. Next up, we've got just light week for Star Wars, some Lego. And these are like, this is my world of Lego.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
This is there's 2 sets. There's one more set coming that if you're in the Discord, Milk found an image of. But confirmed, we have this, which is the Lego Death Star trench run in this kind of micro scale. Like, I love all the greebling at the back here, all the bits and pieces on the wall.
Totally.
It's such a, and there's a little plaque down here. Cool. So there's this one, another image here, and then this one, which I think you'll like more, Sam, because it's got some figures.
It's very cool. Look at it.
Which is very
so cool.
So these are both set to come out sometime this year. I think during the May release of Lego sets, both the Trench Run and the Jedi Training. There's no prices yet, but they'll be pretty cheap. They've done a few kind of display pieces like this. And then the third set that isn't viewed here is the Trash Compactor, which is very cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Very cool. So,
excuse me. So, I think, look, I'm going to preemptively put both of these in my basket.
Yeah, nice.
I think these are kind of sets I like. I think I was talking to the boys at Pocket. I like contained little diorama sets. They're my favorite type of Lego.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Did these tempt you at all?
I don't know. There's something like, I think because my mind is just so numb to Star Wars at the moment.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing that's been around since like I was a toddler.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I've had Star Wars Lego. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, I've gotten rid of it, and I don't know. Like if any, I would say the Trash Compactor one would tempt me.
Yeah. Yep. You get the core cast and everything.
Yeah. Because I feel like they're pretty cool. And like it's a pretty like cool moment as well. Because like does that one of Yoda come with a Luke, or is it just Yoda? Yeah,
there's
a
Luke upside down here as well.
Oh, cool. Oh,
which is fun.
Well, that's See, I didn't even see him because he was like
just the same color,
submerged. Yeah. I mean, look, it is very tempting,
and
it's very tempting.
The other element I do like is the wing coming out of the swamp, which is fun. It
is very cool. And R2's got the light on his head as well.
He does. It's very cute.
It is very cool.
And Yoda doesn't look fucking terrifying for once.
No. I love as well they've put like those small quotes on the base as well. I think that's quite nice, a nice touch.
Totally. And I think someone in the chat mentioned, I think Milk, there's a Jurassic Park one as well, which has the car and all the figures, and it's the scene of the T-Rex coming through the fence when it's like rainy and stuff.
That would tempt me.
It looks very cool, man.
That's dangerous.
I'll find a pic. I'll send it to you. Thanks. But that is all the that was a hard cut. All the Star Wars news for this week. I'll just swap us over into our Marvel time because this is where it's going to become expensive for Will.
I don't know what the first thing is because you haven't labeled it.
I'm so glad. Yeah. Because up front, this is already in my basket. This is bought. This is paid for and very bought. Yes.
Like actually?
Flat out, this is the order that I've been talking about that I haven't told you about.
Oh shit.
I threw money literally the day this was announced. It's the Spider-Gwen Sideshow premium format statue. I missed out. They made one ages ago. It's Josh and I's combined like grail piece that we've always wanted. And they announced this and I was like, done. I literally opened up the Sideshow website. I put it in my basket. And this is the thing, because I told you there were two things I bought from Sideshow.
Yes.
I put it in my basket, opened the basket where it was. And I was like, that looks like more money than this statue is. And already in the basket was the No Way Home Spidey with a dirty red and black suit. The one that's hard. And I was like, I don't want to take him out. He can come too. So that's pre-ordered as well.
So you got him as well?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Which I'm very excited. And it wasn't the crazy prices that we were kind of tracking down. I was tracking down. Sideshow just has it. And it's like a standard $380, $400 Hot Toy figure price. Nice. So I was kind of fine. And I've got this on a payment plan. So it's not as damaging as it could be.
Not as hurtful.
I couldn't let this one pass. That's
very cool.
So cool. You'll love the base is kind of designed to be this crazy perspective.
That's very cool.
So there you go. That's kind of how it looks.
Oh wow.
Which is fun.
That's going to be an unboxing and a half.
Oh, it's going to be more crying and more tears.
That's sick.
I don't know if there's any close-ups, but look at the shoes. There's dirt on the shoes.
Oh, that's cool.
And her phone has a little Miles on it, which is cute.
That's really cool.
So and because the reason I jumped through to Sideshow is Sideshow exclusively has a unmasked portrait, and I was like, I'll do that too.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Which I quite like. Finchy, I was talking to Josh about it, and he kind of said it looks like the Into Spider-Verse, Emma Stone, and Bryce Dallas Howard from Spider-Man 3 just kind of merged. Yeah.
That's very cool.
I'm very excited to own this thing.
Are there any elements of it that are fabric, or is it all just sculpted?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think this one's all sculpted. This also sold me. The fucking drumsticks. It's just very exciting.
That's very cool. I love that the web like goes up.
Yes.
Like it continues to go up past her hand, and then just sort of like it almost fades into like nothing.
It's almost got really the thing that we want from sabers, where they kind of it gets translucent at the tip and
more
stuff.
Translucent. Yeah, that's very cool.
But everything is perfect on this. Like the smile is just enough. The momentum. I mean, it'll probably be with the hood when I do get it. But that's kind of I'm just so happy with this.
That's Will's room when he gets it, guys.
Yeah,
just that.
Yeah, and you know why? Because I will have one room when I have to pay off all the things. It's just going to be a single room in some house somewhere. So yeah, this is an Insta buy from me. Price wise, Sugo currently has it for not $899.95, basically that.
Okay, so not terrible.
Not too bad. Yeah. And it's due for May next year. And that was the other thing. The Spider-Man's also due for May, so like a part of me is hoping they both ship together. I'm like, that'd be a nice...
Oh, that'd be good.
Double bundle.
That would be very good.
Yeah. You need to set up neon lights on the... I'm going to find a way to drill little lights underneath those for sure.
William, do not break this.
Fucking drill into it. Well, I had this moment the other day where I was like, why don't I try all the things that I'm like, that could have lights? Why don't I just... It's mine.
I think, like, for me, it's a thing. It's like, this cost me so much money to get. I don't want to screw around with it and tarnish what
if it's completely broken already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Adam that tested when he just pulled apart the Mandalorian Grogu. It's like, I'm glad you did, because I'm not fucking doing that.
It's just anyone on YouTube that pulled apart the Mandalorian Grogu.
Yeah. Sometimes it
man.
works, sometimes it does not.
No.
But the next thing, I think, Sam, you chucked in here, and I haven't actually looked at myself.
I was just having a browse on Zing a few days ago, and I found this for all the Iron Man fans out there. It's an arc reactor set.
That's cool.
Of 3 of like the main arc reactors from the MCU. So yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it was the one with like the little
Tony Stark.
thingy. Yeah, that's cool. I believe these are similar to ones they've brought out before, where it's got like the magnet backing, so you can put it on like a cosplay or something.
Yeah,
but yeah,
sick.
yeah, that's why I purely put it in here, because like that image alone, that they look a bit shit, but on this box, I was like, that's pretty decent.
That's pretty cool. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
What's that? There's another set of 3?
Yeah. So, I mean, part of me wishes they just did all 6 in the one set.
Totally.
It would have been a bit pricey, but I think it would have looked really good.
Totally.
After just they were all together.
A slightly longer box to put 3 and 3 kind of stacked.
Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, so this is at Zing, up for pre-order if you were interested. It is, of course, part of that Infinity Saga that they're milking the shit out of. It is expected for June of this year, which isn't too far away.
Yeah.
And is 368 Australian dollars.
That's some money.
That's some money.
That's some money.
With these things, I'm always so on the fence, because like they look great, but when you hold them in hand, they're always a bit shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like
that's a bit
the
much.
360 is a bit steep, because that's like 100 and something an arc reactor then.
Totally. And I like, which is weird because I own this one. I don't think I paid $100 for that.
No, like when you bought that one, like those ones on their own were like $68.
Yeah.
So it's like,
what's happening there? You buy
yeah. So I don't know.
$150 box, I guess.
I feel like anything with the words infinity on it just get skyrocketed up in price. But I like that it's got the Stark.
That's cool. Yeah.
It is very cool.
This is
cheeky. I saw it was
they've been dusted.
They have been dusted.
That is a cool set.
Yeah.
I'll have to pass that on to Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. I just thought that would be a cool thing just to have in here, you know, that people might like. So, yeah, there's that one. That's my random find from Zing this week. And I think the next one was another random find of mine. So this was out while I was scouring pop culture. And yeah, it is a 1/10 scale Captain America Sam Wilson figure or a statue. Yeah. I purely put this in just because of like the pose this is in. Like it's such a I know, right? Like that's why I think this is freaking sick.
Oh my
it's such a smart way to make like something for this character. And yeah, so like he's 1/10, so he's not massive.
Yeah.
Which is a plus. So like, you can definitely just put this like on a shelf or a desk somewhere, and it would look pretty decent. Cool. There is also a Bucky and a Black Panther as well.
Cool.
So yeah, it's coming. It is made by Iron Studios. Expected December of this year.
Cool.
And it is 450 Australian dollars. Now the thing, that's where I'm like, okay, you can pass that on, because this one, like, it looks amazing. This one's 450 though. Bucky is only 290.
Yeah, the 1/10s are usually like below 300.
So when I was looking, the statue of Bucky and Black Panther were only like 290 or 280 or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this is like double that.
Yeah, it's very odd. Like it's good, but the same amount of like polystone is here, right? Like there's not like it's not there's not more materials in this than there would be,
unless it's maybe because like obviously if you're looking at Bucky, it would just be the actual person itself and the base. Yeah. Like I can't
maybe
see the wings adding that much to this.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, because like that's what I was thinking at first. I was like, maybe it's because it is such like a unique sort of pose.
I mean, look, if you love the character, that's probably not that steep to go,
no.
like, especially for such an incredible piece.
Yeah.
Like, that is
like
cool.
Yeah, like I purely wanted to put this in because like we haven't seen too much for this character of this version of him anyway. So I saw it and I was like, where'd this come from?
Yeah. The sculpt on this is nuts.
Just like his head, like that side portrait there, I'm like, that is Anthony Mackie.
That's so cool.
That's a mini Anthony Mackie.
Totally. And just like the fabric
yeah,
pieces.
I love that. Like the shield is on his back as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just got all the good bits. But yeah, so that will be at Pop Culture. If you guys are interested, I'm sure it'll pop up like other places as well. But at the moment, I've only seen it at Pop Culture.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No baskets.
Look, I'll put it in my basket.
You chuck it in your basket.
I'll put it in. I'll chuck it in.
Make the sacrifice.
Purely because of the pose.
Yeah. And you like your Cap stuff as well.
I love my Cap stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's a very, very unique way to sort of show off this character. So totally. I thought it was very cool.
Going from cool stuff to pretty shit stuff, unless you like this stuff, in which case it's probably cool. We got some looks at some retro figures. I don't know if anyone in the chat is going for these. I get it, but it's the thing we were talking about with the vintage.
Joshie, 100%.
I know Joshie probably loves these. That's why I'm prefacing the shit out of this. We were talking about it with the 5 point of articulation trash. Thank you, Milk. Because Star Wars did this as well, like with the Mandalorian ones, and we were just kind of like, but why? Like, just make good things. We don't need to make these anymore. There you go. You can just have a look at those.
Thor looks cool.
Thor looks not too bad. It's definitely cool packaging. It's cool that they exist.
I think it's because he's so colourful.
Yeah. Well, and oh no, they've all got. I was going to say the box on his. The box on his just looks nice. The border as well, like.
Yeah.
And Goblin looks pretty fun.
Goblin looks pretty sick. The tiny glider.
Imagine if that's what Willem Dafoe rocked in No Way Home.
Oh, I love that.
It's very fun. But the thing that is important out of this, because we got you around to it on a couple of streams ago, is we got our first look, or our final look at another retro kind of animated series looking X-Men figure. They've gone for like a weird cell shaded thing on this one, which works in parts, but in other parts emphasizes things in ways that are odd. But two head sculpts, both of them look very sad and disinterested in, being alive.
I do like that hair though.
The hair is very cool. It's nice and bright and poppy as well. But yeah, this one's okay. This head's all right. The other noggin's just a bit whatever's happening. A bit sad. But the important thing, of course, is the box. There you go, a nice VHS styled box, which I still love. I wish I could just buy the boxes because I don't want the figures. I'd love to just have those. Like, I would put them over there on that shelf. It's not my shelf, but I put them over there.
They'll still go over there.
But I don't have any extra details for this. I just know some people in our chat love them a Marvel Legend.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I just wanted to get a quick... Joshie, do you like this? I saw someone in the Discord were a bit like, but it sucks knowing none of these VHS releases up for order on Zing. That would, totally. I would, we would buy a friggin' Wolverine in a heartbeat if we could.
Oh, 100%. Which is, odd because Zing are normally, one of the first to get this sort of stuff.
Totally.
Because, when I was looking at, that Arc Reactor set, because, every now and then I'll just go and, have a look what's new and whatever. Yep. But, there hasn't been much movement in terms of adding new items onto their site recently. So I'm wondering if it's just a thing where there's too much coming in, or maybe they haven't gotten the rights to sell certain things.
Well, I guess
look, I would say they'd pop up soon.
Yeah, I hope so. But it's a weird thing. Speaking on that, the amount of stuff that is going out now, to JB Hi-Fi and Big W and stuff like that. It's
JB Hi-Fi.
It's scary to go in.
I don't know what they've done. I do not know
what deal with the devil they've made.
But I was in there yesterday, and they've got T-shirts for the Batman. They've got hats, mugs,
all the cars.
They've got all the die-cast cars. There's one for the '66 Batman, which is it's die-cast, but you assemble it.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, that's fun.
That'll take my dad at least a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can drop it and break it. And
You can just,
like the others.
oh mate, oh fuck! What if they ever do a UCS for the '66 Batmobile? Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah, I love GB Hi-Fi. It's scary to walk in now, but probably even more scary is dipping into the DC because they just don't stop, Sam. They just don't stop.
They definitely know I exist.
Yeah,
because I'm taking all this as like a personal attack.
I think you should. I think in this current modern day world, I think anything that like is vaguely directed as you, I think you should take it straight to heart and think of it as a personal attack. That's my opinion. I think people have to be more like angry at the world. I think everyone's a bit soft. Be more angry.
Yeah.
Don't know where I'm going with this. Let's talk about DC toys. First up, your boy. He's back again, Mr. Superman.
Not bad. I haven't looked at this too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I don't like it.
In the sense that you could or you couldn't.
I couldn't.
You couldn't.
I couldn't.
Is he too big? Is he too beefy for you?
He's a little bit too beefy, but I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that suit design.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit of everything, isn't it?
It's just like the cape clips.
Yeah.
I really don't like that. I don't know why that emblem is so like embossed out of his chest.
Yep.
Because it was the same thing in like the CW. Like in
Yes.
Supergirl. Every time you would see Superman, I would hate the cape clips. I would hate it.
Because they're gone now, aren't they?
Yeah, now it's gone.
I was
now
because I was like,
cape is
you
tucked
like
in
them
the
in...
collar.
Yeah, no, they're fixed. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
This, of course, is Superman Unleashed, the deluxe edition. It's the 1/10 scale as well. It's $310, so it's a bit more than a lot of these things. I think that cape has to be fabric, which
it definitely looks like fabric.
I haven't seen much.
Him.
I haven't seen much in Iron Studios, but...
what I will give them though is that the base is pretty cool. Like I love the Fortress base. I just wish that maybe came around to the front a bit more. You know, and just because like you really can't see it unless you got the back showing.
Totally.
So.
And for me, like especially the back of this cape, I'm like, I wish this was just a Christopher Reeve one, right?
Yeah.
Like
I know
that pose and that base and stuff would have been sick with him.
It would have been amazing. Yeah.
There you go.
It's a good size.
It's a pretty good size. Again, maybe a small lady. We don't know. You know, they could be something. A small child. And that's not the only Superman. We got another Superman. It's your other boy.
Oh, put it in the basket right now. That one's going in, mate. I love this one.
Good.
Like I do have my.
It's the paint thing again, right?
It's the paint thing again. Yeah. I just think that the suit. It's because like his suit is very shiny, but this is more of like a tacky paint shiny.
Yeah.
Not like the suit is shiny. And the only other gripe is that I wish the cape wasn't pure black because it's like not black. It's more of like an asphalt.
Yeah, like a charcoal-y kind of.
Yeah. They're like that, and the boots, like that's where the color should be a bit different.
Yep.
Other than that, it's great. I love what they've done with the base.
Yeah, that's
giving
cool.
it that look of like the environment they were in when they were fighting at the end. I love that. And just the pose is sick as well. It's a very nice pose to put Superman in because it's very like iconic to Superman. The only thing I don't get is that like if you look at it, it's
big.
It's big. But like, I was looking at an image of it from the side. He's like leaning back a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
So it's kind of a thing where it's like just prompt him up a little bit.
Prop him up. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't look like that at certain angles. Like here, it's okay.
Yeah.
Even there, it's definitely situation based. But, God, it looks.
It is very good. It's very, very cool.
Who just joined the feat? I totally missed it. Striker.
Yeah.
Welcome to the feat.
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow. And we're just talking about action figures and currently statues. So
hope you're into that.
Yeah, hope so. Otherwise, you won't like being here.
No.
Let us know what the coolest thing you've seen this week is in the chat if you're talking.
Yeah.
So this is definitely in your fictional basket, or like if you.
This would be in my fictional.
Yeah.
Purely because like in my real basket, it
wouldn't fit.
Like that is the size of that person's torso.
Totally.
Like that's unreal.
It's very big. I'm sorry, Jade. It's like 1/4 statues. The base is horrible because it's like they're already too big. Like the human is too big, and then they just make these
the base
massive...
is like half of that.
It's very cool, though. And the only other thing that would probably stop you is that this is coming in at $1,499. Which, again, is why the Sideshow Premium ones I love so much. They're quarter scale, and they're generally under $1,000. I love Iron Studios, but their prices are wild for what they're selling.
They're very up and down as well. And it's a thing, like, wait, were you just saying about, was it Queen Studios you were saying?
Iron Studios, these guys.
Iron Studios, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but what was the one you were talking about?
Sideshow. Sideshow is a pretty
that's
good.
it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find that with Sideshow, like you'll never have a gripe about the paint job.
Yes.
I feel like if you, like me personally, if you look at something and the first thing that stands out to you is the paint job's a bit lacking, don't buy it.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
it'll come that way.
It'll bother you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, 100%. Coastal Prime 1, we'll be talking about them in but a moment. They are very expensive.
Jesus.
And yeah, you're going to pay for all the oil that's in this, is what Milk's saying. That's where the cost comes from. Which is good.
Well, no wonder it's so expensive at the moment.
Oh, God, yeah. Jesus. And Coastal, this will be the statue you buy. We're going to show you a statue, and I think this is the one you'll buy. And rounding out the Iron Studios, not DC, though Warner Brothers is a LeBron statue, which is quite cool. Like,
it is quite cool. Movie sucks.
Yeah.
So this is quite cool.
Again, Iron Studios are nailing like fabric textures lately. Like that looks sick.
Yeah. The reason why I think this will sell as well is purely because it's of this person.
Totally.
Like all of the Space Jam merch blew off the shelves, and we were in lockdown. When it happened, but purely because it was of a basketball player who is probably top 5 in the world at the moment.
It's not bad.
It's like, dude, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then people just popped his head off. That was the other thing. People just stealing the heads of him.
People just stealing the head.
Bizarre. I love this for the base, which has got all the kind of gamey, like neon stuff going on, which is cool. And then still just a simple neon, like pink as well.
It's like, because have you watched the movie?
No. But I've seen how it kind of ends with the...
Yeah. Well, the base is very cool because it's the same sort of like hologram that is on the basketball court when he's about to do a boost up to the hoop.
Yeah, cool.
So it's like, it's literally in the motion of him stepping into that boost plate to get thrown up to the hoop to,
sick.
Yeah, so it's very, very cool.
I like
even like the arrow pointing up.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's very sick.
It's very cool. Like, I wish I cared. But it's...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But it's that thing of I'm always impressed when they go for things that they don't know someone will want. Like you say, LeBron fans, certainly, but like, you know, in terms of the film, it was not successful. Coastal, you haven't missed anything yet. It's coming. First up, though, we talked about it literally hours after we finished the podcast, the stream. They were like, yeah, we made it.
Bat cycle, man. The freaking bat cycle, man.
It's very cool. I'm going to put this in. This is going in my, like... I would buy this before I would buy the figure. Because the bat cycle's like a piece.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
okay.
I like his Batman, but like, it's just a cool Batman bike.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. And like you and your dad have got all these vehicles anyway, so it would definitely match along with all that.
I can see that. The one thing about this up front is that it will not stand on its own without this little perspex
Absolutely.
piece. So in my mind, that also means you probably won't. I don't know how it's going to stand with him on it, unless his foot's on the ground. Like that, you probably won't get poses. Kind of like here where his foot's off the ground.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's fine. Did this excite you, Sam?
It's
just a bike.
Not really. Like don't get me wrong, it is very, very cool. But just in terms of like 1/6 stuff, I'm never gonna want to buy vehicles for them because they're just too big.
Totally.
Like that's taken up a whole shelf.
Yes, totally.
You know, like that. And is the headlight functional?
Oh, mate, this is what got me. So, adjustable handlebars, rotating rubber tires, LED light-up headlights, and turn signals. And it's USB powered.
What?
And you just plug it into a USB. The turn signals, which I don't think they even show in here, but yeah, you can see there's the brake light as well.
That's
But yeah, I don't know where the turn signals are on this bike, but apparently they light up.
I'm just like amused that they think that Batman cares about using his indicator.
Yeah, he's too busy for that shit.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Like, throw up a Pattinson once again. I like this. This is basically $500 as well, $499.95, set for September, around when all the other bits and pieces come out. There's your full thing. I guess it comes. I guess they're planning on being able to get a leaning pose as well. They kind of are giving you things.
Like it is very good. Like I love the like the paint apps on it. Like it looks like that very matte bike metal.
Totally.
And that back tire, like just the tires in general,
real.
Very good. Yeah. And look, like all the engine,
The bit of burn on there, and it's just like this. I think this is what was the photo that sold me on it, because it looks like a real bike. Like it just looks like a side, like a showroom picture of a bike.
Absolutely,
which is totally cool. So that's in my basket. Yeah, like. The scary thing is that is probably a third of the price of whatever they're going to charge for the Batmobile, right? The Batmobile would be like $1,500 or
probably.
something. Yeah,
I reckon they could even push it to 2.
Yeah, because like you said, like we were saying with the DeLorean, it was an old mold, whereas this will be completely fresh. Milk Please in the chat says Jazz Inc. looks to be getting the 1/6 rights for the Batmobile still. He talked about in a video about how Warner Brothers said Hot Toys hasn't asked for the rights to make it yet.
Interesting.
They just put up this is some Shazam shit. They're never going to make that Batmobile. They're just teasing it. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Shaky. But before we get to the big boys, just quickly, something really just for Milk and for you to find out all the accessories. This is a Mezco. This is the one ages ago I showed you a Dr. Fate with all the fabric stuff. That's these guys. It's very cool. Very small.
Very, very cool.
Some good, there he goes in the chat. Like, purely the thing I want to talk to you about is the accessories on this thing. You get the wingsuit, you get a nog, wired cape, always good. You don't get the bat signal.
I was going to say.
That's pretty cheeky. But there you go. I'll read them all out to you. It's a 30 points of articulation figure. There are 4 heads, which you can see there, 13 hands, a wired cape, the wingsuit, sticky bomb launcher plus the cartridge, flare, removable cowl that he can hold, a UV light, handcuffs, 3 different types of the grapple. So you've got one that's got a rope attached to it, you've got one with nothing, and one that's about to fire, and one's for the other 2 hands as well. I know. You've got a tube of adrenaline, which is these two cartridges of adrenaline. 3 smoke bombs, 4 batarangs, and then a base and a stand as well.
That's insane.
It's just a few bits. Like, look at this, like pre-posed. Got Zappy hand from the start of the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very cool. Unfortunately, nothing in terms of a base. It's pretty standard. SH Figuarts is also teased their Battinson, Milk Please says. Does this entice you if you were collecting the smaller, which you have, collected?
I mean, look, I have, like, purely no, because I know how expensive it's going to be. I think it's a thing with me where if I'm going to drop some money on something, I want it to be of decent size.
Yes.
So, like, 1/6 is definitely, like, the minimum I would go, because I know that I'm going to get worth my money with what I buy.
Yeah.
Because, like, as good as these action figures are, I always look at them and I go, you're asking too much.
Yeah, even with all these bits and pieces and like the manufacturing.
Because nowadays it's the thing where like you've got the Marvel Legends and then you've got the McFarlane toys as well, where like they could come with just as many accessories.
Totally,
they're just not painted as in depth as what you have them here.
Yeah,
you know,
because like you say, price wise, this comes in at $225, which is
going up again.
Well, these ones are always a little bit more because it's all fabric, whereas your SH Figuarts and stuff are kind of all plastic. Actually, and question, Milk, have you already pre-ordered this somewhere? Let me know. Surely you have, because I'm totally with you as well. Like, I even struggle to pay for Marvel Legends some days because I'm like, unless I'm getting it for like $30-$35, when they're above like the Zing $50 price, I'm like, I can't. You're not worth that.
There's no way. No.
So same here.
Or if you find them in Kmart for $29,
I'll do it. I fucking do it. That's when I buy J.K. Simmons. I don't need him, but I've got him now.
Yeah.
Waiting on SH Figuarts. That's fair. Yeah. Because and that's the other thing with this being fabric. There's a lot more constriction and stuff in even more so than a hot toy figure. Whereas the plastic SH Figuarts, there's a lot more range of articulation. There's not as much kind of in the way, but very, very cool. Coastal, if you're in the chat, this is where we're going to get you. Prime 1 time. The Batman, we're keeping on it. They're still going. Here he is. It's Robert Pattinson.
Just throw it in, man.
Yeah.
Just throw it in.
There it is. I'm not putting it in mine. I'm going to hold steady. Yeah, go on, Coastal. I'll get the price out of the way on this one. There's 3 different versions, and we'll kind of go through them as we go.
Yeah.
The standard version, which just comes with the figure and a base, basically, is $2,199.95. There's a deluxe version, which comes with extra hands, extra items, and bits and pieces, which comes in at just a little bit more at $2,599. And then there's the same version, but with a wired and movable cape for $2,859. So they're incremental differences. So they're basically saying, buy the most expensive one, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing as well. It's like when you get all the options and then you see how much they outweigh each other.
You're like, well...
if you're spending already the money on the base version, it's like just go up a little bit and get the big one.
This thing, Sam. I hadn't looked at this properly. I think either you chucked it in or I chucked it in, but I definitely hadn't looked at it.
I definitely put in one of them we're about to look at.
Maybe the next boy.
Yeah.
Sure, yes, I think you did.
But this one's just...
Dolphin, you fucked up. You're just showing photos of the film. I agree.
Absolutely.
It's stupid, man.
The tip of the nose hanging out?
Yeah. That detail, and the
eyes.
eyelid and all the wrinkles kind of all around them.
Oh my god!
And there's discoloration, the eye makeup hasn't, completely covered.
It's not fully black. It's there's some pink under there.
Stupid! Look at that fucking head, man.
That's unreal. Look at that.
Oh man, it's stupid. Look at that. That's a real man.
That's a real man for sure.
So you go. Here's some of the bonus parts. You can slap in a batarang. You can slap in one of his grapple guns as well. There's a few things. You got the flare gun and the sticky gun, and look at the dirt on that glove. Look at that.
That's unreal.
Down to when it's this, and I know it's just pixels on the screen, but when it's this much weathering, I'm just why?
Right in the groove.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's sick.
And look at that batarang. Speaking of, we should have a look at one. Maybe let's do it at the end of the show. We didn't do it at the top.
We'll do it at the end. That's okay.
And look at all the weathering in this and
that's cool. That's very cool.
And here's the base, and we'll be talking about bases in the next statue because this is how you do it well. This base, some neon lights. It's kind of got the texture of the Batmobile, which is cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I think more so when you look at this is I think this is the proper cape, and then this is no, it's probably the same thing. So this is a cape that you can pose. That's a nice kind of pleather look. Mm-hmm. Coastal's asking if there's any rich singles in their area to help pay for this one. Well, I'm sure Prime 1 have that as a service. And I just want to get to, so on the back of the base, you can definitely see the Batmobile.
Absolutely.
Inspiration, which is really cool. And I'll come back to why this is the right way to do this very soon, because there is a wrong way to do this.
Okay.
I was wondering why the light was getting softer. My light fell down.
Oh.
It just came off.
There we go. Now we can see him again.
Yay! Maybe you don't want this. Let me know. Go up a tier on Patreon if you don't want to see my face. Yeah, it's very, very cool. There's not much else you can say other than, holy shit, this thing is stupid. Take the cape off. More detail.
Oh, shit.
You can see where the wingsuit pops out.
Yeah.
The zippers of it all. I feel like we've never seen that.
No.
That's so cool. Holy shit.
There's definitely a scene in the movie when he's in his bat cave and he takes the cowl off, he's not wearing the cape or anything. Yeah. But you don't get a good shot where you see the details of the back of the suit. That's really cool.
I'd love to know how Hot Toys one looks, because I think their cape can pop off as well. So I'd be intrigued to know how that looks. More just
Hot Toys need to go above and beyond right now because
they're in trouble.
they're in trouble.
Look at all this friggin' detail. Fair enough. There's a little bit less weathering on this because it's going to be covered by the cape.
Fair. Yeah.
But my God, there it is with some man's hands. No apple. No apple.
No apple, but we got two hands.
There's the stick of adrenaline that's separate. Removable batarangs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We could go all night on this figure. This is
you can bend it into like the batarang shape.
Yeah. This is the like Ghostbusters car from last week where it's just like you'll never stop finding things. This is a statue that never stops giving.
One night he'll just like say a word to you.
Yeah.
Just talk to you one night.
More look at that base, which is
that's very cool.
Very, very cool.
Oh shit.
I think Sam is buying this. If he had the money, I'm sure Sam would have already bought this.
If I had the money, I would definitely be buying some sort of premium format something of this guy because yeah, this movie's done something to me.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that. So there you go. There's everything that comes with that version. And I will say also the 2 deluxe versions also come with an A4 Jim Lee print, which is a cool extra bit. A little bit of icing on
I'm
top.
buying it just for the print.
Yeah, I thought you would.
That's it. That's all I need.
So there you go. That's the Prime Ones offering in crossover with Blitzway. Blitzway, of course, who are also going into the 1/6 market. Maybe they'll be able to give us something like this in their realm. We'll get to that soon. But speaking of the 1/6 market, here is Queen Studios offering.
This one, put it in my basket.
I'll put this one in the basket as well.
This is like this one is the one I would buy over
the other one. Yeah,
because this is ridiculous. That is
stupid.
Cullen.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah. Coastal, if you're still in the chat, you may need to get a second old single man or lady to help you out here.
Absolutely.
This thing is incredible. And just quickly, get the negative out of the way. This base is fucking stupid. The
base is a bit weird. I don't like entirely understand what they were going for. Like, you know, it's a cool little like artsy
like condensed version of it, but
yeah, look, it's fine.
It's definitely fine.
It just looks like he's a giant Batman on a small car.
It does. Which is,
which
is an odd choice. And this is again, I don't think have we got a size. This is 1/3 scale. So this is even bigger than a quarter scale.
Yeah.
This is a very big boy, and it has a deluxe and a standard version expected in July. This is coming out at 2,600, so it's kind of in the middle of all the other ones. But I'm gonna have to poison a few people for money. Do it. I mean, that's what Gotham would tell you to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the standard just comes with like what you see there, where it's just like the cowl head, and the other one has got like the unmasked face and then the masked face. That motherfucker. But yeah, I believe I'm just going to, like, while we're talking about this, I'm going to have a very quick look because we didn't put it in, but now that we're just on the realm of Batman, I feel like we need to address it because there is a 1-to-1 scale.
Oh, yeah, right.
Shit. I believe... So this one's made by Infinity Studios. Will, do you want me to send you a link?
Please do, yeah. I'll grab it.
And we can have a look. Because I think... Okay, fuck. The base on this one's better. The base on this one is better.
Let's burn through these photos quickly, because I think.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah, I think this is it before we get to our next crazy thing. There's the figure in its full end of. There, that's how it looks. And we will be coming back to Queen Studios in but a moment. I'm gonna take us back to main cam for a sec, and I'll grab that. The cowl head looks incredible, man. Where did you check that? Sorry.
Just in Facebook.
Cool.
I sent you because this is already listed on Sugo and like other sites, but it is a 1-to-1 scale bust of Robert Pattinson as the Batman coming to us from Infinity Studio. Mm-hmm. So they're another good one where they do like the busts and the half scale things and all that sort of stuff. I didn't put it in purely because we had such a lengthy episode, but like this is damn good, man. Yeah, it's dangerously good.
Wow.
And like the fact that it's 1-to-1, like you can see the hairs on his chin.
Yeah. So is this a squishy boy? This will be a squishy boy, right?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. Like just the weathering. Fuck, he's got eyelashes. I can see him over his
eyelashes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Look, I haven't looked into this too much.
Shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Look at that!
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's freaking sick.
Holy crap!
I haven't looked into it that much. Like, if we find out in a second that like the emblem can come out, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I know. Oh, look at the bright yellow. That's so nice.
Yeah, just like that yellow like accent. Yeah,
Little pop there.
it's so good. It's so good. Look at that emblem. Look at that chin.
He's got a nose too.
jaw. He's got a little nose too.
Oh man,
Like
this is very
this
cool.
thing
Yeah,
is-
let's have a look see and see. Is there any deets? Base is shaped. Nothing about popping out, unfortunately. But yeah,
Oh wait, does it say half
it's
scale?
only half scale, so it's even bigger, but it's not quite full. Which is
I thought it was 1-to-1.
that's a weird choice. I haven't seen many half scale
I
busts
could
like that.
swear that in the actual title it says life size.
It does.
Yeah.
So go, you cheekies.
Do they mean half as in like half the body?
Yeah, a half of him scale.
yeah. But
that's a good.
like,
that's a lot of money. Holy
Regardless
shit!
of the scale, yeah. Putting the scale aside,
Yeah.
it's like this is like if I had the money, I think this is probably the one I would buy.
So we're putting this. This is a third one we're going to put in your basket.
Yeah. Put
Okay,
it in. Yeah,
good.
Yeah. That's going in there, man.
Yeah, good.
Like by the end of this show, like by the end of this month, I reckon
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have just a whole room for Batman.
We should do that. We should Photoshop what our rooms would look like if we get everything we talk about.
If we get everything, it'd just be everything on my like around the floor on my bed.
Yeah, just rubber
because I
bands.
can't put it anywhere else.
Which bank are you robbing? Whichever one, let us know and we'll meet you there. I think, Coastal.
Whatever one lets us in the easiest.
Yes. Yeah. Bank. I feel like they're
I
pretty.
think that we've spent enough on this boy. I think he can go to bed now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Should we, before we get into the next round of bits and pieces, should we have a quick break? I think
do.
that's not what I wanted to press. Do you want to talk about? You're going to show us something.
Yeah, I will very, very quick. I mean, well,
No, I mean-
both things.
Yeah, I was going to cut to you showing us something. Because
Oh yeah,
you were showing us something.
yeah, we are. Yeah. The pre-recorded thing, right?
The pre-recorded thing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I had to make sure. 'cause
It's
we're never
okay.
ready.
It's
we're,
okay.
We're never ready.
Nah.
Because I have like a physical thing I could show
You
you,
do.
guys. But I mean, maybe I'll do that after this video.
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoy this.
Enjoy Sam.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
A little while.
It's been a little while. Today we are unboxing not this. Little bat car. So this is the Jada 132 scaled Batmobile from the Batman 2022. There is also a 1/18th and a 1/24th. The 1/18th, William, I really want it.
Yeah.
It's got lights, the doors open and stuff, and the hood opens as well. They're available at the moment at like JB Hi-Fi, Big W. I don't think like Zing or anything like that has them, but they're only like $17. So it's not terrible. I do need one of these. There's a little bit of tape. A little bit of tape. Is there more tape? So this little tab, when I bought it, it wasn't in the thing. So I was like, where's this gone? And it's just in the box. And that's so odd because that's just been in there. Okay, there was tape on the other side. Oh, this is pretty sick. I might keep this. The backdrop is like a Gotham City. Pretty cool. It is screwed to a little base. So have a screwdriver ready if you do have this. Okay, so there is the car. He also comes with, like the car's a person, a little metal die-cast Battinson.
There he is.
There he is. It's not terrible. the head, like, look, I'm sure there'll be a close-up of it, but the head is questionable. But this is cool. Take that little bit off. There it is.
And you have a lasagna.
You have a lasagna. A bop-a-da-boo. Beep, beep, beep.
So you can do that.
I can do that.
Yeah,
because
I'm not allowed to.
No, that's just a hate crime then if he does it. Very nice and smooth. Very, very smooth. And the doors open.
Sick.
Very cool. The sick like engine on the back. That's what that is. Like, this is actually really sick. Like, for the scale of this and the price, the details are really cool. And I think just the fact that it's die cast just helps so much more. Like, it's got the little like bolts going down like the hood where he would have like bolted like the sheet metal together. It's got like a roller cage on the inside, which is actually a really, really smart move on his part. Because like, you know, as you see in the movie, he goes through fire and shit. It's like he needs safety. It was a bit dirty. But yeah, that's the 1/32 scale Batmobile. And that's really it. If you care about what we thought about the movie, you can go and watch our review. Each to their own on YouTube. ETTO for short. I think that's it. I really don't know what else to say. Like, that was just, I just thought I'd put that in there in case anyone cared.
Yeah.
Vengeance. Vengeance. Vengeance.
We have fun here.
We really do. Watching that back though, I'm just like, what's wrong with me?
What's wrong with both of us? We let that happen.
Yeah. Fun times though. I still very much want that larger one with all the lights.
Oh, I'm so it's gonna happen.
I see it in Big W all the time and I just...
It's scary because it's one of those ones that, like the Spider-Gwen statue, I'm going to not buy it, and then one day it's going to be gone forever, and I'm going to be annoyed.
Like, the funny thing is that like it's my birthday next month, so I might just be like to mum and dad, "Hey,
you want to give me $50?
you know I never say I don't want anything.
Yeah.
Just give me that.
Just give me that.
Just give me that car."
Do it. But do it now, and then they'll buy it, and then they'll forget that they bought it for you now, and then you get something else for your birthday.
You're a monster.
Or maybe that's just the only child talking.
I'll very much remember.
But no, that was good fun. It was cool. I'm the same. I'm scared of going into... If I see that in person now, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm going to buy that 1/18 thing. It's gone. But you've got one other thing from the Bat realm to show off.
I do. This is a custom piece. Of mine. If you were here last week, you would have seen me having a big sook about the fact that I didn't get my own emblem.
Yeah.
So I made one.
No, not me. Fuck off.
That's you, William. So yeah, I made one. I 3D printed it the other day and then did all the paint apps last night.
So cool.
Wait, what way am I going? This way? Yeah. Very happy with that. That little
That's
edge.
so good, dude.
Really happy with that. So like you don't really notice it in the film, but like these little bits here are like a slightly yellowy gold color. So I've done that with this. And then right on these two little bits here, I've added actual screw heads.
So cool.
Just to add that little extra bit of detail. So this part of it is done.
Yep.
I do plan to make like a cool little base with it as well. So that's to come. And then if you all want to, I can update you on that in the Discord.
Hell yeah. Milpley says it's a nice finish. It's very good.
Thank you very much, Milk. I appreciate it.
You got to make the suit now. There you go.
You motherfucker.
Actually, I saw you. I saw you. You were at a premiere earlier today. How was the flight back from LA? Your new show kicked off.
Oh, yeah,
was that good? Was that good?
Yeah, it was great.
Not too bad?
Very
nice.
Fun vibes all around.
Nice.
You know?
Say hi to Kevin next time.
Yeah, cool.
But let's continue with expensive things that we'll never buy, because it's time to look at the future, the next generation of 1/6 scale figures.
Holy shit!
It's gonna be May in 2024 when this figure comes out. There's a lot to talk about here. We'll talk about the figure itself, and then we'll talk about what this all means as well.
Yeah, totally.
So first off, the figure, which is Heath Ledger's Joker, 1/6 scale, and this is one of the versions. There's two versions. One has plastic hair, one has real hair, and this is from the people that made the second Batman statue we looked at, Queen Studios. Yeah. So you can have a gaze at this. Amazing.
Very good. So yeah, like these guys are always known for doing their like 1-to-1 scale stuff, 1/3, half scale.
Just
Like
big
they
boys.
know, like these guys are the experts when it comes to accuracy and the detail. And this is just like when we get into like
Yeah.
what they've done with this. Can explain more about that, like what they've like the extent they've gone to ensure that these figures are made the best way possible, because it is actually really cool what they've done.
The fuck is that? That's a real
like that's a person.
That's a still from production of The Dark
That's
Knight. Like
100% it is. Look at it.
So-
Like to think that is the same size as a hot toy.
totally.
And there's an image that you sent me, Will, where it's that alongside the hot toy.
Yes.
And the hot toy looks like a Kmart figure.
It's not good. I got some good comparisons deeper into this, but
Yeah, good,
like,
good.
oh my god, like let's keep burning through it. There's admittedly like less accessories than you might want from this kind of release, but the creation of this fucking thing is not like, I will always forever be scared of rooted hair figures, but as we'll get into, they're doing their best to make this okay. Look at this, man. Like
That's a person.
that's a real, like the posture of this figure. I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing that Hot Toys always has a problem with, is
Yeah.
their posture is always kind of standardized, and whereas like the hunch to him, like you can see Heath Ledger.
Yeah, like, and everything is accurately proportioned as well. Because I feel like what Hot Toys do is they'll just have a standard body that they'll use for like, because I know like for a lot of their figures, like for example with their Terminator figure, like that body was also used for, who's another big boy?
Oh yes,
I can't remember who, but like they'll reuse bodies, so it's not like the body itself is accurate to the actor.
They
or
just
the
have
character.
a large buck, and they'll have a small and
What these guys have done is they've gone right down to the detail of the body type.
Like the thin. Look at the lank of the arms.
Yeah, it's unreal. Like that is a person.
I want those socks. They look like funky socks.
Socks.
And we will get into detail on why this is a big deal. I've got a video. And it's like, we'll give you prices. You'll be like, oh, that's fucked. And then we'll explain what comes with it. And you'll be
I'm still funny about the prices.
Okay, that's fair.
Purely just for the cheapest version of it.
Yes.
The rest of them, I'm like, makes sense.
Yeah, I can get you there. I can get you there.
For the cheapest one, I'm a bit on the fence, but do continue.
But speaking of fences, this that you're looking at is entirely die-cast. This is a metal piece.
And the floor is actual wooden floorboards as well.
They are individual.
It's mental.
This thing is heavier than probably my entire Hot Toys collection, I imagine. Like, this would be dense, right?
Like, I would say it might not be too bad, because it might just be, like, while it would be die-cast, it could be a very lightweight die-cast.
Yeah.
Because if they haven't made these things, like, solid, then it might be okay.
Yeah,
but I'll definitely, like, there is 100% some weight to this.
For sure. Yeah. Milk Play says, I'm going to have to maintain it like a deck. And that's a good point. Do you have to look after the wood? Do you have to cure the wood?
Well, that's a big thing that people are asking them. They're asking them about... can they get like manuals or updates on how to accurately take care of the figure and the things it comes with, because they're also uniquely made.
Totally.
And it's nothing that Hot Toys have done. So people, like, in terms of the methods that Hot Toys use to make their products, it's nothing they've really done before. So people are not so much concerned, they just want to be reassured that like, their thing is going to last.
This is brand new as well, like in terms of them as a company doing this. So it's a big gamble for the prices we'll talk about. But looking at the accessories are great. I'm pretty sure these are all die-cast as well, or at least...
so all of the guns and grenades are die-cast.
Yes. Yeah.
As well, which is really cool. And they all move and function.
There's one individual bullet, I think, for each gun or something you can kind of have to play with.
It's mental.
Oh my god, the writing! Semi-safe and full are on there. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And yes, Milk, please, talking about this. So the hands are messed up, man. The hands are too intense.
They're amazing.
The first bit of tech that we can talk about with this is that it's magnetic. There are no balls. There's no fuck around with like breaking pegs and stuff.
Yeah.
Which, of course, can go two ways because magnets can lose strength over time, which, could be an issue. But at least initially, that made me very excited.
Yeah, because it's like the thought of not having to worry about a wrist peg snapping is amazing. Because you saw there's like the alternate hands that are gloved, and then there's those like forearm pieces. The hands, they haven't said yet what type of method they're using for them. I would love for them to be magnets.
Yeah.
But those like forearm pieces are 100%. They've got a little magnet in like the end of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just there is a video on their Facebook if you guys wanted to go have a look, and their YouTube as well, where you can see them like putting the arms in and they just snap right in. It's so satisfying.
I think I might have downloaded that, and so I'll bring that up when we're talking about it. But yeah, so some of this, some more pics, and then I think I'm getting close to the additions. The one thing for me is the base for the standard is a bit boring. Like, it's a very simple plaque, like you can see here. Again, you're not seeing any display stand, magnets in the feet, magnets in the base, and that's how they're going to kind of keep it nice. Again,
love it. I love it so much.
It's another great thing. Just the posture of this dude is so perfect.
It's amazing. And like it comes down to like how they've just like posed him as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like they know what they're doing.
They know how to sell this guy. Again, there's more and more photos that you can look at that. It's stupid. And so there you go. Here comes the comparisons. But before we go, this is just a nice close up of the head, and this is with the plastic, the sculpted hair. So even that looks pretty nuts. So here you go. Here's a comparison. Now imagine. What's the standard price? Imagine paying... Where's it gone? Imagine paying... Oh, my dickhead. Imagine paying...
Is this the price for the Queen Studios?
No, yeah. Imagine paying $470 for this. This is the second. This isn't even the original offering of the Joker. This is their revamped version from, I think, 2019 that Hot Toys brought out.
Disgusting.
It's not good, is it? The head is terrible. Like, it's small.
Yeah. And like the hair as well.
The hair is grey or like black.
And just like the wrong length all over.
Yeah.
Like the wrong sort of cut.
So compare that to this, which is its counterpart in the Queen Studios in terms of sculpted hair.
And just like the color of the coat as well.
Yeah. And there's like nice weathering. There's a bit of black wash to the coat as well. Yeah. And Milk, please quickly, yes, there are posable eyes in the Joker in the figure as well. Then you got this one, so you can kind of say here that's something, and then comparatively to again this, this is the one with hair, and then of course you've got this, which is such a phenomenal head sculpt compared to, of course, this, which looks like a different human being. It's like
a real human being.
Yes. Now the one thing that I think the Hot Toys has up on Queen Studios, not that fucking thing, is this extra head sculpt that they had. That I think would be awesome to come with the Queen figure.
Yeah. I think that's the one area with this where they are lacking a little bit. It would be great if, especially the version that comes with him in the jail cell, came with
a different head
sculpt. Yeah. Just so that you have more variety in terms of posing him and having him on display.
So here's your version.
Yeah, you can see here, these are the breakdowns. So you've got the standard edition, which is just him in his regular Joker getup, the alternate forearms and the hands, guns, grenades, money. This one is $470 something at the moment on Super, I believe.
$469.95.
Yeah. And then afterwards it goes up to $510. Like this is the one I would get. Yeah. If I was like just put it in my basket.
Okay.
I'm still very on the fence about whether to get it in real life though, because like a lot of the talk around Queen Studios doing this was that they promised like their prices would be competitive.
Yeah.
And while this figure is a lot better than the Hot Toys versions and other versions we have seen in this 1/6 world, I can't justify half of $1,000 for it.
Yep.
Like I do think it's great. I really, really do. But it's just I don't know. I wish the price was more around the 400 mark. If it was more
The
around that
lower end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was more around that, I'm sold.
Totally. I can. I totally get you. Like for me, I wish, because as we'll get to, there isn't a single version of the rooted hair, and for me, I would be happy paying like 500-ish for a rooted hair in this kind of setup. Like that would feel okay, and then for the sculpted hair to be like 400, 380 or something. Because. Yeah, I'm totally with you, because like you look at something like the Peacemaker figure, which comes with probably about the same amount of things that are here. Comes with a removable tongue though, which this doesn't. So, there's something up on that.
You can move.
A tongue you can move, and that's coming in at $399. So like, I'm totally with you. I guess a lot of the price probably comes from like the new tech that they're trying to put in there, that they're experimenting with. But then at the same time, it's like, well, if you're experimenting and it fucks up, I don't want to pay money for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And like a bit on what they've done to sort of like make these figures what they are is they've actually hired people they have found in the field of figures of this size, size. Sorry.
Yes.
Like
In the
if you go on
custom scene,
if you go onto like Twitter, Instagram, and you see like really good customs, they've hired those sorts of people.
That's the one we talked about last stream that I brought up that had done a Joker head. So I assume he probably worked on this.
Yeah. So like they've hired people like that, and I can understand that. Then there comes a there comes a moral thing of like, you want to pay those people correctly. So obviously there's because there is a lot that is going into getting these figures made. And Queen Studios is still very new to this. It's their first time they're diving into this size world. But yeah, I don't know. It's like if I had the money right now, I would jump on getting it on like the sale price it is at Sugo. Lately Sugo have had slightly higher prices in other places, so you could find it a little bit cheaper somewhere. But like if I was to try and buy this after it hit that 500 mark, I'd be a bit like,
it wouldn't quite work for you. Yeah, totally. I'm just having a look if there's anyone else selling it currently. There is. I'm sure they will eventually. Yeah,
I know it's on. Actually, it's on TNS Figures.
Oh yeah,
and I think on there it was like 430 to 440 Australian.
Yeah,
I
right.
think. I don't quote me on that, but I do remember it being like substantially lower than here.
It's definitely it's 350 US, so yeah, it probably would come in at something like that for sure.
So but see with that, it's a thing where I know that like TNS get their things a bit later than usual to people. So it just depends on where you would trust to buy it from and how much you're willing to spend.
For sure. And if you are willing to spend money, you might be willing to spend a bit more because the way to get... there's this version which comes with two sculpted head sculpts, which comes in at $899.95. That's two separate figures. That's not like two options there. That's two of the same figure, basically, as well as the base. But the important thing is this is the only way you can get the rooted hair on the figure. And this is, again, two figures and the base and everything you see there. And this comes in at $1,459. Yeah. Which is basically what? That's just under like 2 times the amount of this.
Yeah.
Which...
Like with...
You go. Just because, like, I've gone to buy like the Hella rooted head sculpt, and I've wanted that, and I was like, yeah, sick, I'll do that. That head alone was like $450 Australian, so I get it. Like, I get rooted hair being expensive because it's like it's fiber by fiber that's being put into the head. So there's a lot of work there.
Exactly. I was gonna say like the amount of work and effort that goes into making a rooted head sculpt is definitely very taxing, and it is going to take a long time, which is why I think they did this intentionally so that they have the option there of you having rooted hair, but not everyone is going to spend $1,400 on some figures. So it's like they know that not everyone's going to buy this version, so there's probably less of them. I would say that the second version we looked at, where it's the sculpted head, I would definitely say that is worth the eight. Was it $8.99? You said
$8.99. Yeah.
because when you think about it, you've got two figures. You've got that base of the gel cell that is entirely wood and die-cast metal.
Yep.
I would say just adding the base and that extra figure alone does make up for that.
Yeah.
Which is very good. Mainly, my only concern with the pricing is with that very first edition that we looked at. That's the only that's the only place where I'm a bit like, I feel like they're asking a bit much there. But with the other two,
you can kind of get it for sure. Yeah. This is the video with the stuff, but I'll quickly show for you guys watching along. Sam, you've seen this video. I'm sure you've played it 1,000 times like me. Have a listen to this. It is thick metal. There's something serial killer about the way this fucker moves, though.
Yeah. Listen to the clangs of the bars.
There you go. Like
unreal,
wild stuff. And I won't play with sound, but just so I can have a little bit more of a chat on this. But this is the video you're probably talking about of getting to see the stuff. Because the big thing about this is Queen Studios INArt, which is what they're calling these extra figures. They're angling this to be something new, and at least for the first week it's existed, it seems to be working. They've set up a Facebook group attached directly to Queen. They're putting out community polls asking what figures they'd like to see, and they've said they will change and modify things and give updates as it goes. And for me, that plays in a little bit to the price. The idea that, if I don't like this thing, you won't change the price, but you'll make it better. It's kind of like the fact it's kind of in flux is really cool. Like they mentioned in Fuckhead's video, that they you'll find out who that is one day.
One day.
They said that stuff like the Captain America shield, half-scale statue, people didn't like that one of the arms were cut off, so they just added the arm because enough people said, I don't like that, so they fixed it.
Yeah.
So the idea that, Hot Toys, they make a terrible John Cena figure, they're just going to put it out. They don't give a shit. They're not going to change that.
No way. And I think one of the best things that Queen is doing at the moment is that they're talking to their customer base, and they are, like you said, putting out polls, asking questions, getting feedback. Hot Toys never do that.
They don't care.
You never I said this to Will last night because they literally put up a public poll where you could add in your own suggestions as to what figure you want them to make, and there was a Superman figure, there was
Indiana Jones,
and there was a Terminator, because they were asking about 80s classic figures. So a lot of those big hitters got thrown in there. But it's you're genuinely asking the market what they want to buy.
Totally, yeah.
It's not like Hot Toys where they're we've released 30 versions of a Stormtrooper.
You want that,
surely
right?
They'll want a 31st. Surely.
There you go, there's the magnet.
There's the magnets,
it means so much. God,
hands are magnetic.
They are. Those little tiny hands. Like you're saying in the chat here, Mark, that it feels like a big company wanting to do things for fans, and it helps that they're coming into a thing that already exists. And they talked about this in the live stream as well, the fact that they can see what's gone wrong, and so they're coming in fresh and able to be like, okay, we're going to try and do everything right. But also in that live stream, they mentioned the fact that they are aware they'll make mistakes, which was really nice as well, that they were like, things will go wrong, please bear with us. We'll get through it. Yeah. Look at that eye. Oh my God.
I know. And look at the eyes here moving.
Oh dear. Heath's back from the dead.
Yeah. It's definitely very reassuring that they're not pulling, the classic head office company thing of being we know what we're doing. Nothing's going to go wrong. It's no, we're making a product from scratch made by independent artists that are fans of these things and know what they're doing. Things could go wrong. And I think it's more reassuring to hear that than it is seeing a prototype photo and then not hearing anything until the final image photo comes out.
That's good. Well done. And tell us.
In terms of Hot Toys history, for me, like the only thing I can remember that they changed because fans hated it was the Tony Stark head sculpt on the latest
Yeah.
Iron Man figure.
Yeah.
Fans were just like, "What have you done?"
Which is so
Like,
weird because
why
I
why
like it.
change it?
It's
Yeah.
weird that
Okay,
that's the
yeah,
thing
fair
people
enough,
got
yeah.
pissed off with. But yeah. The one thing.
Yeah, because it was a thing where, you know, the head sculpt from the prototype images to the final product images had drastically changed. And fans were like, why did you change it?
Yeah.
It was already fine.
Yeah.
That classic thing of if it's not broke, don't fix it. And then that's the one thing where they've been like, okay, we've made a mistake. You
Yep.
can get this extra head sculpt here, whatever.
Yep.
I feel like Queen Studios are going to be very much like that, where it's like, you know, okay, we know that these magnets might be a bit faulty.
Yeah.
We're going to send everyone that bought this an extra set of magnets. That
Yep.
if you want to reapply them in the future, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
The chain
is
is nuts. Yeah,
insane.
it definitely feels like they're going to be on top of their community. Just like the fact that they've created a Facebook group is so huge, and like,
Yeah.
I'm very excited for the future of it. For me, I don't love this Joker or that film, so it's like this isn't the big opening. I would like if they open with Indiana Jones, I'd be cream of the jeans. I'm like, I'm all in. But seeing the level of quality and stuff that could come from this line is super exciting. It's just a shame that the next figure will be Paul from June. Who gives a fuck, man? Like,
Who cares?
who cares?
Like, if anything, just get rid of him and do like the ones from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, start with Gandalf. Start with Gandalf.
Absolutely.
But yes, there you go. That's all we know on INArt for now. They won't stop telling us stuff. It's going to keep moving and keep growing. So,
I mean, what this means for that world of these figures is that companies like Hot Toys really need to up their game.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to be paying for what these other companies are giving when you've got Queen Studios that is knocking it out of the park.
Totally.
With, like, their first figure being flawless.
A statue, a real human being. Yeah, for sure. It's the beauty of it all. It's, as it always speaks with Marvel and DC and stuff, like competition breeds innovation. And so, as much as this looks so much better than Hot Toys, hopefully Hot Toys trumps them, and it's a consistent battle until both of them are producing the best possible 1/6 figure. But
like in like that poll on the Facebook, like one of the answers was like a Superman of the Christopher Reeve films, and I was like, if you do that and do like a really good Fortress base or something, and then with that they like if they're gonna stick to doing this thing where they're like, oh, here's two versions of the figure in the same product. If they did like a Clark Kent and a Superman, and the Clark Kent, you can pull his shirt open, and the Superman suit would be underneath.
And they would do two separate postured bodies because, like,
absolutely,
he had his different.
Yeah.
Oh,
and like,
fuck!
And if like in his tie there was like a wire, so the tie could be like going up behind him, and just.
Well, please, it's interesting you bring out Joaquin. They mentioned it in the live stream that it's something they want to do. And I feel like that could be the next thing after this first 7 figures. I feel like they'll jump on that because no one's done an official 1/6 yet. So
yeah, totally.
But I'm with you, Sam. Like, we would both be buying a Christopher. Like, I'm buying the shit out of that.
100%. Like, if it's done to this extent, it's like you really can't go wrong.
God,
but yeah, like, they definitely have potential to do so much in this industry, and it's so exciting that they're having their whack at it. So time will tell. I mean, we'll be giving you updates in the Discord on how we feel about it, I'm sure.
Time and us will tell you as well.
Yeah.
And speaking of telling things, let's just burn through these last couple of bits and pieces. We've got some Assassin's Creed, Ivor. This is not a 1/6 scale figure. I think it's like a 1/9 or something. It's one of those annoying scaled figures, I think. But he looks cool. He comes with a bunch of things, a cool bow. This may actually be 1/6. You just double check.
I still need to finish that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would. There's a new thing that came out, which is where you play as Odin, and it looks very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a separate expansion. No, this is 1/6. Cool. This is another company doing 1/6 scale figures.
Interesting.
It's again, more people in the market breeds innovation. And this does look really good. I was thinking this was smaller scale, but decent head sculpt, lots of fur, lots of real fabrics going on. Look at this cool little pose. Comes with his shield, comes with his helmet.
The shield looks
the shield would sell me. I like this.
Oh, is it the hammer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So like I think this, I don't know, I haven't looked much into this company, Pure Arts. I think they've done a few different figures.
I've
But
definitely heard the name before.
yeah, there's a lot cool. I love that he comes with his horn. He comes with his boat horn.
Very, very good.
He comes with, I think there's a nice photo of everything he comes with. There's his hidden blade as well. There's a nice, there's some paint spillage, a little bit of spillage on there. That's all right. That's all right. There's just, some nice weathering through all the weapons and stuff, and even on the boots. But there you go. There's a whole selection of things.
That's cool.
The base is a nice wood textured looking
Yeah,
thing.
that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's a very nice base, actually.
It's nice to fit with the theme and stuff.
And I love that it goes all the way up, like, the shaft as well. It's not just, like, on the floor.
Totally.
Part of it.
Yeah, Ivor's shaft is very decorated. This comes with a bow, 3 hidden blades, 3 axes, hammer, weapons, 4 hands, helmet, shield, calling stand. My question, Jaresh's question: where's female Ivor? Because I always prefer the female character versions in the Assassin's Creed games. They generally have better dialogue and enthusiasm. The dudes are just big brutes. I fear this may be the last remnants, not last, it's not over, of Ubisoft as a company being a little bit shit. I don't know if you probably are not in the gaming space, Sam, but there's a lot of bad, like, sexism and just terrible workplace stuff, to the point where for the games where there's been a male-female thing, the higher-ups were like, why is there a female? Don't want that. And so they just tried to get them out of the games. That's why the box arts are just dudes, but the book... The in-canon version are generally female, but the boxes for the games have dudes on them, even though in the lore of the universe of Assassin's Creed, generally Ivor is a female and Cassandra from Odyssey is a female.
Right.
If you played Origin, I'm giving you the speed wrap on this. If you played Origins, which is the first one where they tried to do the new style, where there was a dude, there was also a female character in that. She was supposed to be playable as well, like the other game, and the Ubisoft were like, nah, we don't want women. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, so we're slowly cleaning up Ubisoft. A lot of the shit people are getting out.
Yeah, good.
But I do fear that the fact there's only a dude maybe is still some gross mandate up the chain, because I legitimately would, maybe not this one, but as Coastal says, a Cassandra from Odyssey, I would buy the shit out of. She was so good in that game.
Look, if someone just does a good version of Ezio from, like, maybe Revelations,
wait, is that when he's older a bit?
Yeah, it's like sort of like grey black outfit. I really like that. If they did that, I'd be all over that shit. Because like when I was younger, Assassin's Creed was like my favorite game franchise. Then it went downhill a bit, and I was like,
But you come back around for Valhalla.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Just because I heard the name Thor in there. That was it.
Well, yeah, I will send you a trailer for this new DLC because it's almost gotten me in the game. It's very cool. Dresh says she's playable for a bit. She was supposed to be the main character in Origins. Oh my god, that's even worse.
Interesting.
And that's right, Coastal. That's a good quote because you're so out of the loop with this, Ed. But they said that women were too hard to animate, and that's why they didn't want to do it.
What?
Yeah. So... Ubisoft, more like Ubi shit. Thank you, Dolphin Pants. Moving on, this one is from you, Samuel. I didn't look at this one.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, this is a Gandalf figure from Infinity Studio. So one of the guys that did the Batman ones that we just looked at. I've put this version in there specifically for the hair. Yeah, like there are certain shots where you think that is
that's
like
a dude. That's a man.
That is fucking cool. But yeah, so this is I haven't got the scale here. I'm gonna assume let's have a quick browse. Does not say.
Yeah, good.
But it is expected April of 2023. At the moment, it is $4,000. Non-sale price is 4,300. So yeah, it's like insane. Base is really sick though. I love that. I reckon if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, you'll really, really like that. Totally. I'm just there's no like, where's my info?
Where's your scale? Where's your
That's
like
just all info on shipping and
the
returns. I
fact
don't want that.
the teeth are like uneven
Yeah.
and shit. Oh my god.
It's really well done. It was one of those like head sculpts I see where I'm just like, that needs to go in the feet.
Yeah.
That's just too damn good. I haven't got a scale here, unfortunately.
Yeah, weird. Is
But,
there a height thing or anything?
no, not even that.
What the fuck?
I know. I want to say
Yeah, I would say like a quarter scale, right?
at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's
Like,
fucking
at
nothing.
least.
That's so wild.
Yeah, no, that's so weird. I mean, yeah, I would say at least like at minimum quarter scale, maybe half scale.
Yep.
But look, if that thing was like 1/10 that looks like that, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
spread it around
very cool.
across the
Yeah.
Pocketeer sphere. Oh, I'm just
Absolutely.
and I did grab the, oh my god, we're bouncing through colors. We're okay now. I did grab there you go, there's some more of the base and stuff.
Very nice.
Looks like the Balrog's
Oh,
removable.
well, that's a hand. I would say this is 100% 1/3 or 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did also include, let me get to them. There's some more photos. Looks great. I include the plastic boy. I did include the one with the kind of thing go, so that you can kind of see. So this, I assume, this is probably cheaper.
Yeah, I would say so.
And there you can see this compared to that. What are you gonna buy?
Yeah, what are you gonna get? It is very, very cool.
There's certainly like a thing to that. Like there's a look that someone might prefer to the sculpted.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's. I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Good pick. Good find, Sam.
Thanks, mate.
Good find. You also found something else, which I actually haven't looked at all yet.
Yeah, I did find something else. So this is a really, really wacky one to have on that figures because it's not in any terms a figure at all. This is coming to us from Reebok.
Oh!
These are Ghostbuster Afterlife shoes. They are currently sold out. I'm so annoyed they're sold out.
Fuck.
But look at it. It's got freaking wires attaching to the back of it, where there's like a vial of like a green goo on the back.
That's so cool, man.
But I just thought these were sick. Like as a concept, it's a fun thing to do. Like it's a really, really fun thing to do. Because I've got a really like wacky pair of shoes from Space Jam, which are like my con shoes. Like when you go to a con, you wear those. So these would have been like you wear these to a con, you know.
I would wear these to a funeral. There's nowhere I wouldn't wear these to.
But they just look comfortable as well.
Yeah,
they just look comfy.
The
and
box.
Yeah, they always do a good box when they do like themed ones. There's currently a shoe coming out as well for Jurassic World.
Cool.
So when it's actually there. There you go. Yeah. I haven't even had a look at that yet, but let's have a look at it.
Yeah. This one's a bit more kiddie. It's a little bit
more kiddie. Bit
shit. It's definitely not got the same vibe. It looks like a dinosaur. Rawr.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, I love the look of the Ghostbusters one, and I love that there was like a type of weathering to it almost. Like if you look at it from like the top end and like even there from the side, there's like a weathering. And I love that the actual like lip of the shoe there. See how there's like the foam is exposed?
Oh yeah, it's broken.
Yeah. It's just sick. Like it's cool little things where it's like that's very Ghostbusters.
Oh, these are so sick. You know? Apparently there's
so
Power Rangers ones as well. Oh man. Very cool. Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I just thought that'd be cool to show off for tonight.
I'm going to add it to my bag. One in left in stock, low in stock. I've got a very small foot because I've got a very small pair of socks. I'm going to keep this open. Let's keep going with I think there's only one more thing in the miscellaneous bullshit, right?
Yeah, and then we've got two for custom.
Two for customs, yes. Oh, one that I'm excited to find out about.
Cool.
Yes, I just had these because there was a few things from the TMNT world. This is Secret of the Ooze, a pack of all four of them, but they've repacked them in a VHS box because we love our VHS boxes.
Very good.
Very
good
simple. On them. Then whoever these characters are, they might be Turtles fans in the chat. I'm sure you're excited.
Sure.
Tucker and Rasar? I don't know. And then this is the thing I've really brought it in here because even though both of us are kind of out of this realm, we love our accessories. Look at this accessories pack, Sam.
Oh, that's amazing. There's a freaking turtle and a dog.
Yeah. There's a little turtle. There's a dog, briefcase, newspaper, pizza. I love this. It's a computer.
Chips. Oh,
Like
that's cool.
Old-fashioned computer.
Freaking keyboard.
Yeah, and seeing them in action. So yeah, the head sculpts are kind of to reenact various scenes from the film.
Yeah.
So you got Raph bound. You've got them playing with a massive phone.
That's great.
Like,
that's so good.
It's just very, very cool. You got the keytar and everything.
That's very cool.
They're fine. It's a computer. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with this like desk setup, which would have been.
Yeah,
cool.
I was gonna say if it came with that couch, that'd be, that we saw a couple of images back. That'd be
cool.
Sick.
But it's a good set of things you can do.
It is
whatever you want, and it's the kind of thing we always love. We love accessory packs.
Love good accessories. Love them.
And I think actually we can stay in here because we can check out some customs as well.
Absolutely.
I'll breeze through these because I found this dude on YouTube, which is FB Agent or Angit. And they've just done some really cool custom figures. Generally, they've gotten clothes sets and done painted their own head sculpts, but it's also the bases. So this is their Lara Croft from the game.
Wow.
This is phenomenal. Like, once we get to the wide shot as well.
Talkie on her back and everything.
No, the tiny details on this are nuts.
Yeah.
Like, if we give us a wide, mate. Give us a wide shot. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Very cool. Like,
that lighting really sets that off.
Totally. He sells that one really well. What else have I got? We got this one I would love.
Is this the James Bond?
Yeah, I got a Bond from No Time to Die.
That's sick.
The kind of bases from the start of the movie. The suit's nice and crumpled and a little bit weathered. Yeah. Look at that head sculpt.
That's a good head.
Because usually,
not bad at all.
Totally. Because like a lot of the third parties for him are a bit rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one looks great. The blood out of the nose and everything. It's very cool. Who else we got? We got an indie. His indie's very good. Simple base, but the work he's done for the figure itself. Look at that head.
Oh my god.
It's pretty stellar. There you go. Closer up.
See, these are the sorts of people that they're hiring to do these ones at Queen Studios.
Totally. Yeah.
It's just like...
Oh god,
that's unreal.
The little stubble and everything, and we got an Arnold. So this is the figure he worked off, which is the T800.
Okay.
And he ended up making it into him from Predator. So he starts with this.
Yep.
The base.
Oh, the ooze. That's sick.
Wait till you see the skin on this man.
Oh no.
I don't know how he did this. It looks so
wow.
The mud texture to it looks so cool.
Mental.
Even the leaves kind of up the top, and
I'm convinced he just rolled this around in like his yard.
The dirt from your backyard. The dude's a legend. Totally. If these are the people they've got working on new figures, and I think this is the final one that I've got, but it's Gosling from Blade Runner. Another good.
Oh, sick!
Another good sculpt.
Very good head sculpt. Yeah.
And this guy always goes to town with his bases. A good bit of liquid kind of feel is always good.
That's very good. So much detail, man.
It's so good. It's so good. The dirt on the feet is so fun. So yeah, he's got a few other ones, and he's working through a couple of different customs. But this is FBANGET on YouTube if you want to check that out. And then Sam takes us out with this, which I haven't looked at. I literally covered the screen.
Good.
And then got a right click save as. So
okay, I really hope you haven't seen this through socials anywhere. This is probably the best head sculpt I've seen for this person ever. This is the werewolf.
This is the werewolf.
1/6 scale head sculpt.
Oh, that is the best expression.
It is very, very good.
So cool.
It's very cool. But yeah, this is obviously Andrew Garfield. Definitely the same likeness as he has in like No Way Home. Like just this age range of Andrew Garfield now.
That's so cool.
And it's very good. It is very good. There's also a video out there somewhere of like this on a body with like clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
Unreal. But these were like the initial photos that came out of this. And this is by like a custom person who did I think he did not the Ezra Miller one. there were other head sculpts that he's done where like we've had a look at them.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember his name right now. But I'm gonna actually just quickly.
God. Is he selling these?
Yeah. So I think. Yeah, I know. That's why I put in. When I put this in the Google sheet as notes, I put big fuck.
Yeah. Big fuck.
Big fuck. So yeah, on Facebook, they are known as V Collectibles and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So I do believe you can. Oh fuck! There is a Benedict Cumberbatch that I just scrolled by. That is dangerous. But yeah, it's like
Fuck,
it's
man.
very very.
It's always in the facial dents and like, my God. So good, dude.
I have like there isn't anything because people in the comments like where can we buy this? Where can we buy this?
Yeah.
And I can't see anything. I would say it's the case that you can
Like,
definitely
Direct
order these.
message, kind of.
Yeah, but you'd have to message them and then because they've also done a 50s Wonder from WandaVision.
Cool. I'm going on their page now. Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
go on.
Here you go.
Which is there you go. Just
Oh my
just
God.
So yeah, so that's one that they're working on at the moment. And like these guys are just very good, like down to like the pores of the skin and everything.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
so damn good. That one there, that one, yeah, that's the one I was like, what the hell is that? that's just too damn good, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, holy shit. Holy
Yeah.
shit. What?
Very very cool. It's
That's
very
got
cool.
that's actually got rooted hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's unreal. Unreal,
So,
that is.
There you go, everyone. V Collectibles and stuff. Check them out.
Yep. They are on Instagram as well. I would assume by like the same name. But yeah, they're just. This is what
That's
Queen
unfortunate.
Studios are doing.
Yeah. Give me that. Give me
Yeah,
that.
there you go. There's a Peacemaker. Yep.
Oh my God. I might, if I buy the Peacemaker, I'm gonna give him a chat. I'm
yeah.
gonna phone him up.
Yeah. I think you should definitely just phone them up anyway, Will, about old mate here, the werewolf.
I'll buy him. I'll buy a Wanda. I'm gonna email these people. I'm gonna hang on. Let me make a reminder myself to talk to these people.
Oh, you poor man.
Oh,
But yeah,
dear.
I think that this likeness is like incredible
It
for
is
Andrew Garfield.
nuts.
Like, and at the moment, it's a thing where like you can't really compare it to anything else but Hot Toys because no one else has done as good a job.
Totally. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very very good. It's very good. Good amount of hair and everything.
Totally. Yeah. You don't even need sculpted. His hair's so formed in that movie that a rooted hair wouldn't really work. Like that. That
No.
works for that.
Absolutely.
While we're here, before we cut away, Sam.
Yes.
What do you do with yourself in your spare time? Just so I can do a little bit of this. Woo woo woo.
I do make some art in my spare time. So if you aren't following me at
Oh, can't I click on it? I don't want to log
No,
in.
yeah, you got to log in, mate.
Hell. Here we go. There you go. I did it.
There you go. But yeah, so I do make some art in my spare time. So if you did want to chuck me a follow, it would be greatly appreciated. I will say now I am going to be at the Canberra Geek Markets on the 2nd of April. So next week.
Shivers.
on
Yeah, wow, that
Saturday.
creeped up.
Yeah. So it is only for one day, but it is a free event. So if you are in Canberra, come and by, have a chat, be like, hey, you're the guy that talks about plastic. And I'll be like, yes, I am. Who are you? Get away from me.
Where is it?
It's called the Canberra Geek Markets. It's gonna be. Oh, I don't know where exactly.
That's
It's
fine.
at some kind of pavilion.
I'm just checking how quickly I could drive there.
Milk, where do you work? Are you in Canberra?
Yeah, right. Wow. That makes sense why you came to Melbourne to shop for figures. I was like, that's a weird jaunt. But if it was just a...
Come to Geek Markets, please. It's
Okay.
free.
It's a 7-hour drive. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there.
Will will not be there, but if you really, really want to talk to Will, I can FaceTime him.
That's true. That's true. If you want to get into contact, just straight, you can do it.
Free coffee if you say I'm Batman Dolphin. How dare you?
He would never. He's Superman. What are you talking about?
No, I think he's saying that because, like, me and my partner made a TikTok where at Grilled, when
Yeah.
the Batman came
Oh,
out,
yeah.
there was a thing where if you went up to the counter and said, I'm Batman,
Yeah.
you got free chips.
Oh.
So
You think
she
it'd be the
filmed-
burger?
No, yeah, I know. It's dumb. But I guess, like, you know, if you're paying for the burger, and because I'm always like, why don't they ever just give you chips with their burgers? But,
just for free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was a thing where I went up to my local Grilled and she was filming me and I was like, I'm Batman.
Good.
And she looked at me. She's like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we're doing that anymore, but let me check.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
I gotta find that TikTok. I'm going back to TikTok just to watch your
It's very
pain.
But no, Milk, if you are free, I would love to have a chat with you, mate, in person. So please come by. And anyone else for that matter. I know that last time I got to meet
Dingo?
Jade.
Yep. Oh, at that one. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that one, which was amazing. I met her and her son. They were great. It was great fun. But yeah, I'll be there with some new prints. I've got a lot of No Way Home. I've got a Superman spot.
Yeah, good.
More Spider-Man, and just new stuff in general. So it'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Good. Well, I won't be there, but I will be here. And you will be seeing Josh and I. We're going to keep playing through Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga sometime on Saturday. We've moved our stream from Monday to Saturday because Monday night is the big old toe catch-up that Joshy has so wonderfully organized. If you want to be a part of that, head on over to Discord. And if you want to get into the Discord, where they go, Sam? You usually throw it to me.
They go to patreon.com/each to their own.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They do it. You nailed it. You nailed it. $3 to get into the Discord, and you can come hang out. I'll be there. Josh will be there. You might be there.
Might be there.
You always tepidly just...
Yeah, it's kind of like, because I work a lot of nights, it just like, it depends. But if I am always available, I will always hop in and say a quick hello. Last time everyone just got a bit quiet when I hopped in, so I was kind of like,
It was you came right at the end.
Secret, guys?
Oh no.
What was the secret?
Dad's here. Oh no.
But no, our Discord's great because we can talk about that figures, we can talk about anything, Marvel, DC, podcast stuff.
Yeah, you can slam things and no one gives a shit. Everyone's really nice. And oppositely, you can say something's good when, you know you're wrong. The Eternals is a bad movie. So if you want to enjoy our Discord, patreon.com. That's all you need to do. In terms of videos coming up, if you missed the start of this, you can either stay here and watch it back, or you can go to YouTube, youtube.com/each of their own. It'll go out there. Our weekly podcast, which comes out every Tuesday. There's a new episode that came out yesterday. And there might be one more unboxing this week. Maybe. Milk, you may just have FOMO. It may happen. I'm very sorry. But I think that's all. I think that's everything.
Look, I think so. This has been a lengthy one.
This is almost 2 hours. If we get out now, it's not 2 hours. We're okay. I'm going to send you a go to Jem. She's streaming.
Amazing.
What Remains of Edith Finch. I almost said it right. So is Argan streaming? Oh, Argan's streaming. All right.
If Argan's streaming, should we all just say I'm Batman?
Oh yeah. And maybe he'll give us free chips.
Say that. Yeah, maybe.
If you're not already following Jem, head to GEE of D. Fucking hell. GEEE of DEEE, and give her a follow because we are going to go to Ben because Ben needs the viewers. So until the next time, tell Ben. What are we telling him?
I'm Batman.
And also I'm Will.
And I'm Sam.
Wow, it's weird to say I am and not I've been. We've ruined this thing. I've really messed this up. There's nothing we can do. Oh, we can do it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Until next time, we're going to tell Ben that we're Batman, and you've Will, and I've Sammed. Yeah?
Yeah, it's good enough.
I think we nailed it.